So tell me what you do at Mainland High School.
I am a support facilitator for chemistry classes and physical science classes, and sometimes biology as well.
Can you tell me what the physical science class is about?
Right now we're doing chemistry. It's just a watered-down version of regular chem, and then that'll go into the second semester, and then we should be doing a little bit of physics to finish it out.
And aren't you the cross-country coach?
I am he. I coach the cross-country boys at Mainland.
Why did you choose cross-country?
Well, actually, when I came to Mainland as the adapted physical education person, Mr. Huth brought me here, and he asked me to take over the girls cross-country team, knowing that I was a distance runner. So that's how I got into it. I was asked, and been doing it ever since.
What would be the benefits of running, would you say?
Oh, it's preventative medicine, you know. It just keeps everything clean and keeps your heart strong. The biggest benefit is that the heart it can pump more blood, oxygen-rich blood per beat than a sedentary person's heart could.
If someone was to start running right off the bat, what advice would you give them?
Oh, every other day, start off 30 minutes, and and if you have to take a few walking breaks, take a few walking breaks, and but keep it at every other day for the first 2, 3, 4 weeks until you can at least run non-stop for 30 minutes, and then slowly but surely you can add a couple of repeat days here and there, and you'll just start to get stronger and stronger, and then you can just kind of go from there. Don't do too much too soon.
What advice would you give new runners, besides what you've already just said?
Yeah.
Any motivational?
Well, if you stick to it, you'll be glad you did. Not everybody sticks to it because it's not easy. It's hard. You know, you get aches and pains. You know, it's easier just to step away. But if you can hang in there for the first month, it's very empowering, and you start feeling really good because you're doing something that not everybody has the will and the determination to do. And that's really the beauty of it, is how empowering it can be as far as mentally. It's not just physically good for you, it's mentally very good for you.
Would you ever consider not coaching the boys' team, or what made you decide to coach the boys' team? Because you said you started as the girls' coach.
Yeah, and I coached the girls for years along with the girls' soccer team, and all those kids that ran cross country were part of my soccer program. Then I decided to concentrate solely on soccer, and I gave up the cross country to another coach, one of our female PE coaches who was here. And then she left, and they asked me to come back in, so I was actually overseeing the program. I had a girls coach and a boys coach underneath me, and I was the head coach with 2 assistants. That was after Dave Kreimer had given the boys up. And then it just came down to I had to choose between one or the other. We couldn't afford 3 coaches, and the girls teams had done really well. We'd gone to 2 state championships, and we had a female in place who was a runner, and it just made more sense for her to take the girls, and I would take the boys, and I've been there ever since.
How would you describe your coaching techniques?
Pretty relentless. You know, you never give up. You know, it's all about hard work. Fortunately, I've been blessed with a bunch of hard-working boys that never complain. They know it's not going to help if they do complain. You got to put the work in, or you don't get the benefits of it. So I study a lot. I read and try to keep up with things and stay current in training methods and try to keep things lively so that we're not doing the same thing every day. You know, it's more interesting when there's a variety of workouts and a variety of terrains between hills and just straight speed on the track, and then just nice, easy, long runs, which are really the meat and potatoes of your running program.
If someone was to start coaching and they came to you for help, what would you suggest they would do, like, as advice?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well,
Like, what attitude should they have when they
it
go
depends
into-
on if the girls or boys. You can't coach the boys and the girls the same way.
And why is that? Why was that, do you think?
Well, it's different coaching girls. I learned that when I coached the girls soccer team. You can't unleash on them and scream and yell at them. Sometimes that's what the boys need. They need a wake-up call, So it's different coaching styles. But, I guess my best advice would be read everything you can get your hands on and immerse yourself in what it is you're coaching. Go to the coaches clinics that they offer. I did those for years and years and years. I don't think I need them much anymore. And just learn as much as you can. And try to get a really good parent organization behind you, because that makes a huge difference. You can coach. They can do all the little details that make things a little bit nicer.
All right, that's it.
Sweet.